Welcome, Freedom Heroes. Today I'm sitting in my parents' garden, so this is gonna be another special casual episode. I'm back to Hungary for an unfortunate reason. My grandpa passed away, and we're going to have a memorial for him. So this is a special episode because I want to dedicate this episode to him. I spent many special and amazing summer holidays when I was young at my grandparents. I have so many amazing memories about my grandpa and learned quite a few things from him. Um, so this episode is dedicated to him, and even though what I learned from him is more like about building and hands-on things. I still like some of them. I kind of applying in my business the mentality of building and being hands-on. And today we are going to still talk about marketing. So don't worry. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna build a house today. Even though I learned some skills that would help me to do that from my grandpa. But today we are going to talk about marketing as well. And a special, I want to share a story that basically started me on the journey of automating lead generation and finding a way to do that. A couple of years ago, I went through a period of time when I was on the phone. Basically, what I did, I get people onto the phone. I got them to book an appointment, and I had a conversation with them. I told them what my business is doing, what we can provide them, and I was trying to sell them a service. And it was an interesting way of doing things because some of them actually signed on, but really few of them. And there was a really annoying thing about it, and there was a big problem about this approach to trying to sell on the phone in a way that's with cold leads, because I had basically a week, okay, well, not 1 week, actually multiple weeks, when I was excited at the beginning of the week. In my calendar, I had 5 to 10 appointments booked for that week, and I was really excited. And as I was going along the week, following things happened. There were a couple of no shows who didn't show up on the one and never actually been able to communicate with them again. There were a couple of people who rescheduled it. There were people who came onto the phone call, but they were more like, yeah, we're not sure. We are thinking about starting in 6 months. We are not ready yet. We are just looking around. These were the people who were looking for either price hunting, or they were looking for free, juicy information, free advice, and they just wanted to grab the free advice and run with it and use it, and they didn't want to sign up to any service. And I had this for many weeks to basically, I went through the new shows, the ones that they were looking for the looking for free information, free advice. And I had people who just wanted to basically get the price right away, to find out the price about it. There were people who just really just they yeah, we're thinking about starting, but we're not sure, and da 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 da. And there were many weeks when I had, at the beginning, I was excited about 5, 10 appointments, and I closed the week with zero sales. And it was so annoying because I spent so much time with telling every single one of them, the 5, 10 people, to tell them that what we are doing, how we are doing it, how we can give them value, how we can give them results, talking about proof, social proof, talking about other people that we helped, and went through that, spending so much time into that, and without any results. And I found that really annoying. just getting so many people manually, getting so many people to even just to sign up to an appointment, to book an appointment, and then after that, just not having anybody. And I believe if you're watching it and you have a service, then probably you went through this or you're going through this period right now that you have phone calls, you have people who got onto the phone call, but they're cold leads, and so many of them just wasting your time, and so many of them just not moving forward. And one of the things that I realized that like instead of spending like so many hours, like 40 hours a week, to manually lead generate, manually getting people to book appointment and still talking to cold leads directly on the phone, I found that there is a much better way to do this, to actually the 30, 40 hours that manually lead generating, just booking to get booking appointment. That whole process can be automated, and even much better thing about it, that's why you're automating it. It is possible to actually warm up the leads along that automated process. So by the time when you get onto the phone call with them, they are warm or hot. So you don't have to go through that whole process, like what you're doing, what results they can get from you. They already know that by the time they get onto a phone call, and they actually get onto a phone call expecting that this is gonna be a sales call. So in a way that like it is possible to automate it and works much better to basically capture the leads, the cold leads, warm them up, qualify them, and get them onto the phone, book that appointment um, automatically, and by the time they on the phone, they are just warm and hot, and it's much easier to sell to them, much easier to get to sign up, and it's just much better. It saves an incredible amount of time automating the lead generation, incredible amount of time, incredible amount of money. That saving is really huge, and the benefit is a benefit as well. That is that who are coming, it's much easier to sell. So this is one of the things that basically I wanted to told you about that, why it's so amazing to automate lead generation. And even though I would love to share with you like right now how you can do it, but to be honest, this is a huge topic to actually cover it in 5-10 minutes video. So what I would love to give you is to go to is to want you if you want to find out about how you can get more warm and hot leads onto the first phone call, and why you're saving money, saving time, doing this whole process automatically, then visit 47funnelsecrets.com and check that out. You will find really useful information and more information about how you can do that, how you can go through that process. And the result is really amazing to having getting so many saving so much time, saving so much time, so much money, and getting actually a better results. And it's much easier to do that way, that you're not spending your own time. It's an automated lead generation is working for you. So go check out 47funnelsecrets.com. And thank you for being here today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, this special casual episode from the sunny Hungarian garden. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you on the next one.